Everybody, East Coast Reefer here. Today I'm going to look at treating, is it dosing, is it treating, I don't know, Aquaforest Life Source. I think I've tried to record this video quite a few times, and every time I kind of played it back and thought that didn't make much sense. It's mud from Fiji. I don't know how much sense I can make it sound. Sounds a bit weird, works quite well. The proof is in the tanks. I think until you've tried it, you'll probably just think I'm a little bit nuts. But I really rated it. If you can get the tub, it's much better, because you don't get all the mud all over your hands when you're doing it. And not that I'm worried about mud on my hands, but then you just worry about getting mud everywhere. So in here, see, mud. You get this little pot, and I'll just shake this off into a little container. Just get a couple of lumps of it. That'll do. Doesn't have to be all scientific and that. I just ram some in, and then what I tend to do is get some tank water and mix it in this container and then dose it, because otherwise you just end up lumps of mud go everywhere. And then I'll just give this a really good mix up. And you definitely won't get it all done in the first time round, that's for sure. I just keep mixing and mixing and mixing, tipping a bit out, putting a bit more water in, mixing it all up again. And I try and dose it a bit like the Reef energy. I'll try and dose it really close to the power head so that it gets thrown around the tank and distributed quite nicely around the tank. Since I'm going to do this with a blender, which is, if you've got a cheap blender, you don't mind getting mud all over, probably a better way of doing it than my very manual way. And then I'll just tip this right by the power head. And as you can see, there's still more to go. And that's basically it. I'm just going to leave that to run. It'll probably look like that until tomorrow morning. Now it's 6 PM, so quite a while. And what I will probably do, just hearing it, is I'm going to turn off my reef mat. Otherwise it'll just burn through that reef mat really quickly. And that's it. I'll show you it in the morning, and yeah, for you that'll just be a few seconds away. So here we are, a little over 24 hours after putting in the Life Source mud, and the tank is looking great. I've just moved a few things around and disturbed the sand bed a bit, so there are a few little bits floating around the tank, but apart from that it's crystal clear. And yeah, apart from the gonnies that I've just upset by moving it all around, everything's out nicely, everything looks nice and happy. And yeah, I've generally found this Life Source mud really beneficial. Certainly in aging a new tank, it seemed, when I did this in my new tank, it seemed to bring it along really quickly. So if you're looking to mature your tank and get it looking nice and established and helping all of that beneficial bacteria grow, then I would definitely recommend giving the Life Source mud a go. So hopefully this has been helpful to you. If it has, please give a like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in another video really soon.